Today is Friday, August 14th, 2026. Here is the question that's probably sitting on your chest this morning. Is the flatness in your stack telling you something real? Or are you just watching noise and calling it a signal? You look at Bitcoin, you look at Ethereum, you look at the number that decides whether your month feels good or bad, and you cannot tell anymore whether patience is a position or you are simply frozen, waiting for permission that isn't coming. There is a lot out there pulling at your attention right now, and almost none of it is about you. Stay with me a few minutes. Underneath all of it, there is one thing that actually touches what you are holding, and I am going to show you what it is and what to do with it. Most of what is loading today is genuinely noise for you. Headlines built for traders who need something to say by lunch. What actually touches your money is this: US retail sales and consumer sentiment land today, and they are the nearest lever on Fed cut expectations, which is the nearest lever on how much risk the world is willing to hold this weekend, crypto included. If those numbers come in soft, the path clears a little for the assets you actually own. If they come in hot, everything with your name on it gets squeezed for a few days, not because anything broke, but because cash gets more attractive. Quick tour of the board, since you'll hear it everywhere anyway. Bitcoin and Ethereum sit exposed to this same data. Equities are cautious into the print. Gold is the natural beneficiary of a soft read. Oil stays aside conversation this week. The what here is clear. The when is the part worth waiting for. The sky backs this up. Mercury conjoins Jupiter exact tomorrow the 15th. Expanded thinking, bigger claims, optimism dialed up in anything you read or hear, still riding the momentum of the eclipse behind it. That's the kind of window where every voice sounds more convinced than it has earned the right to be. It builds straight into a second cluster exact on the 17th. Mars square Neptune, Mercury trine Saturn, Venus sextile Jupiter, all landing the same day. That's fog and clarity arriving together. Confused, low visibility conflict under Mars Neptune, sitting right next to real grounded thinking under Mercury Saturn, and genuine money or relationship opportunity under Venus Jupiter. For you, holding your own capital, this is not a stretch for taking every bold statement at face value. It rewards discernment, checking claims against something solid before you act on them. Here's where it locks together. The Mercury-Jupiter expansion tomorrow lands one day before today's retail sales print gets fully digested. Through the weekend, the market will be talking in big, confident sentences right when the data is still settling. Then the fog window on the 17th sights 4 days ahead of the Philadelphia Fed survey on the 20th and jobless claims on the 21st, with Jackson Hole starting to loom the same week. That's the sky handing you a preview of exactly the discernment the calendar is about to demand. Loud, optimistic noise first, then a string of real data that either confirms it or exposes it as talk. So here's your answer. The flatness you're feeling is not you missing the timing. It's the market waiting for the same confirmation you are, and your patience right now is a position, not a freeze. This stretch through the 15th into the 17th is not built for adding on conviction or for cutting on fear. It's built for watching, for separating the confident noise from the grounded moves, and maybe for finally building the habit of checking claims against data before you touch anything. Watch for retail sales and sentiment today. If reaction stays loud into the 15th while Mercury-Jupiter is exact, the excitement is running ahead of the facts. What builds behind this is the real test. Claims and Philadelphia Fed data landing right as Jackson Hole comes into view, and that's where the next window opens. If you want the signal as it appears in real time, The desk timing channel is in the description. The life charts 6-month map and the wealth timing calendar course are there too. This was today's slice. See you Monday.